Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Thursday, thirsty Thursday out there. We're almost there. One more day until the weekend. We can practically taste it. Today's August 31st, the last day of August, the unofficial end of summer. And just like that, summer is over. Fall comes in right behind it. And today is National South Carolina Day as well as National Trail Mix Day. That's right. So I guess you can put those two together somewhat, right? Think about it. Well, as Harvey slowly makes its exit down in Texas, what is left behind is just unprecedented. FEMA officials say they're not sure how many are still waiting to be rescued. That has affected over 11 million people. Right now, over 100,000 people are affected initially, as waters are still deep and waist-high in some places. Vice President Mike Pence traveled over the hurricane state today. He met Thursday with Texans affected by the storm. He actually visited Corpus Christi, which was the point of the initial landfall for Hurricane Harvey, and he thanked for the first responders and local officials by saying, "I want to pay a debt of gratitude to all of those who stepped forward and showed their work in this darkest hour." At another stop down the road, he went over to Rockport. As he visited a young couple's house, he pulled up his sleeves, put on some gloves, he dragged some tree branches out to a couple of lawns there, and I guess he had some sweat dripping down his nose. And this ain't the first time that Pence has responded to a natural disaster. Back in August 2016, when he was governor of Indiana, he paused campaigning on the Trump ticket to visit regions of his state that were hit by tornadoes. As the recovery efforts unfold and continue, as the stories continue, our hearts and prayers are with Texas and those affected. Well, the Red Sox completed the sweep of the Blue Jays last night by hammering them 7-1. The night was highlighted by homers from Hanley Ramirez and Mitch Moreland, who actually had 4 ribbies. Pretty good for him. Rick Porcello picked up the win. Also, the Yankees were swept by the Indians last night, thus putting the Sox up 5.5 games. They have a 4-game important series with the Yankees starting tonight in the Bronx. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the nod. Still no word whether or not Dustin Pedroia will join the team for the series or not. And tonight's the final preseason game for the New England Patriots. And as expected, Tom Brady, fellow starters, will be resting up for this one. That's right. Third-string quarterback Jacoby Brissett will start tonight against the New York Giants. There is speculation, however, that head coach Bill Belichick could throw in Jimmy Garoppolo at the last minute as a potential in-game experience to get some snaps for him. Other than that, do not plan on seeing many starters, but you never know. You know, TB12 always likes to get his snaps in. Well, moving forward, today marks the 20th anniversary of Princess Diana's death. That's right, Princess Diana was killed alongside her boyfriend Dodi Fayed 20 years ago today. It was a horrific car crash in the tunnel in Paris, France, and to this day there's speculation that the crash was due to the paparazzi chasing the couple. Diana's death, which caused a substantial outpouring of worldwide grief, including numerous floral tributes. Her funeral on September 6th was watched by over 2.5 billion people. That's amazing. And of course, if you remember back then, the royal family, they were criticized how they reacted to her death, even though they were following protocol there, the royal protocol, that they couldn't say anything with the press. But although the media blamed the paparazzi following an 18-month investigation, the French judicial court found that the driver actually caused the crash at a high speed. He was actually drunk. The driver, who was the deputy head of security at the time of the Hotel Ritz, he was earlier goading the paparazzi, so naturally the paparazzi wanted to get back with him. Well, his inebriation may have exuberated by antidepressants as well as traces of antipsychotics in his body, but the investigation concluded that photographers were not near the scene when they crashed, and it's hard to believe it's been 20 years. Princess Di certainly missed. Well, first celebrity cast member to season 25 of Dancing with the Stars announced today, Drew Scott. That's right, one half of the popular HGTV show Property Brothers is set to take up the real estate on the dance floor this time. He'll be side with ballroom dancer Emma Slater. The full cast of Dancing with the Stars will be announced on Good Morning America next Wednesday, September 6th, and the actual season starts on ABC Monday, September 18th. And get this one, folks, locally, nearly a third of the forest canopy across Massachusetts has been consumed this year by a plague of gypsy moth killers. That's right, folks, gypsy moth caterpillars, not the band. These finger-long creatures whose insatiable appetite for leaves can ultimately kill trees. While only a small number of trees are likely to die immediately as a result, the next year could see a sharp drop in the caterpillar population. The damage could threaten the tree's long-term health. However, researchers fear this will ultimately hurt the fall foliage for the coming years ahead. And for some New England towns, fall foliage means one thing: big business. Well, iPhone users awaiting the arrival of Apple's next-generation smartphone now have a date to circle on their calendar. September 12th. Mark that one down on you folks. For the first time, the event will be held at the spaceship-shaped Steve Jobs Theater in Cupertino, California, their new headquarters. This year is expected to be a big one for Apple since 2017 marks the 10-year anniversary of the iPhone. Rumors indicate the company will introduce 3 new devices, at the event: the iPhone 7S, the iPhone 7S Plus, and of course the highly anticipated iPhone 8, which will be commemorating the 10th anniversary edition. The iPhone iPhone 7s line is expected to feature incremental updates, but the anniversary phone could get a whole new look. September 12th, people, mark your calendar for the new one. That's right. Well, is the Cold War returning or what? Trump administration retaliated Thursday against Russia's expulsion of U.S. diplomats ordering the Russian embassies closed. Well, they closed the one in San Francisco, the Chancery Annex in Washington, and the Russian Ambassador Annex in New York. That's right, folks. The U.S. hopes that moving toward Russian Federation's inspired pattern, we can avoid further retaliatory things. No doubt a sign of things to come, folks. They want all these embassies closed by this Saturday. That's how quick they want this stuff going on. Two nations continuing to spar it out. And speaking of sparring it out with two nations, moving on to North Korea, fresh off another ballistic missile launch. This time the U.S. has been showing signs of some time before, since they've had fighter and bomber jets have been seen flying around the North Korean peninsula. No doubt a show of force is needed. Early this week, North Korea launched a ballistic missile that flew over Japan and landed in the Pacific Ocean, and that launch prompted a brief state of emergency. No doubt Pyongyang needs to be controlled, folks. We need to end that now. And finally, in case you missed it last night on WCVB Channel 5, current Houston resident and Quincy's native Laura Seymour Gillette was featured on the news as she was in the thick of it when Harvey hit. As she's been working for 5 days straight, she resides in the ravaged area of Pearland, Texas. Well, the notoriety hasn't stopped there, folks. Her story caught the eye of the Quincy Patriot Ledger, and she's been featured with the newspaper. You got to check it out. Check out the Ledger online at patriotledger.com. It's a good read, and while you're there, Laura Seymour Gillette is actually a subscriber to Whatta. That's right. So when you get finished reading that story, check out my page, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry Whatta. You hit subscribe. It's free. I'm looking for subscribers. It's Thursday. The Patriots are going to have the final preseason game. I can't wait to see it. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Thursday. You guys have a great day. What a day.